What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another week of Hero or Zero here on the Heroes for Hire podcast. My name is Shaun, and joining me as always through the power of the telephone is my partner in crime, Mr. Ciara Lawler.
I have like one of those like spin telephones, just like a. I've got like 7.
A rotary phone, we'll call it.
No. I think it's called a big circle phone.
Fair enough. So imagine trying to text with that.
Be a fucking nightmare.
How are you doing, Conor? What are we doing here?
I'm okay. This is Hero Zero, Shaun, and this is where we cover one comic book character every single week. Normally you do Marvel, I do DC, and we just kind of give you a rundown of everything to do with that character in like a bite-sized chunk, unless I'm doing the report, where then it normally runs quite a lot longer.
It's longer than our news show that we do.
Longer than it needs to be, some would say.
Yeah, now this one is... The one I've chosen today is... Okay... What's the one thing you always complain about in my reports? Like, what's
just your delivery, your sense of humour.
Expecting this, and I'll let this pass. No, it's Marvel cosmic bullshit.
Yes, Marvel cosmic bullshit, in which you're halfway through a story and then you're like, and then some aliens fucking came down and they teleported from a different dimension and then whatever.
Well, Conor, I've managed to find a character here that is both very interesting and relevant. He's an on-the-ground kind of dude.
Okay, you're. I'm interested.
He's also magic.
Oh, we're so close.
He's also science-based.
Oh, back! Oh!
And he's also involved with Marvel cosmic bullshit.
Oh, you were so close. Like, why just leave it?
Nah,
just pull away.
Just let me try it, Conor, because I am covering the Mandarin.
Oh! Trevor Slattery.
No, not Sir Ben Kingsley's Mandarin. That's right. Sir Ben Kingsley was in that movie.
He's got a fucking knighthood, boys.
No, this is the Mandarin as he appears in comics. So, the Mandarin is a supervillain appearing in Marvel Comics and is traditionally the archenemy of Iron Man.
I've seen Iron Man 3, I know, the greatest Marvel movie of all time.
I'd like you to strike that from your memory, because none of it has any bearing whatsoever.
Right, okay.
The character was created by Stan Lee and designed by Don Heck, first appearing in Tales of Suspense number 50.
Now, when you say created by Stan Lee...
Stan Lee said, what if we had a wizard ninja?
Yeah, I just imagined him with his feet on the table, just throwing a ball against a wall. He's like, what about some sort of wizard? Huh?
Yeah.
What? Nailed it? Okay.
Nailed it. I nailed it.
Ditko, get over here.
So we're going to cover a bit of his backstory, but one thing that's associated with the Mandarin is he's got 10 rings, and they're going to be important in the upcoming Shang-Chi movie that's going to come out eventually.
That is literally called Shang-Chi and the Power of the Ten Rings, isn't it? Or something
yeah.
Like that.
So I thought I'd use this report to kind of talk through each of the rings and say what they do.
Oh, Lord. Oh, fuck.
It's not, no, it's concise. I've got a table. I made a table in Google Docs. It's all good.
It's the most work ever. Let's go.
I have a lot of time on my hands, Conor.
Absolutely.
So the Mandarin's late father was one of the wealthiest men in pre-revolutionary mainland China, also a descendant of Genghis Khan for what it's worth.
Jesus.
While his late mother was an English noblewoman. Their son was born in an unnamed village in mainland China before the Communist Revolution. The boy's parents died soon after his birth, and he was raised by his aunt, who was embittered against the world and raised him to have the same attitude.
They're always raised by people that are they just hate the world.
Sick of humanity, and is like, everything needs to start again.
Yes, and you need to burn it all down.
Burn it all down and then rebuild it, but you're the one in control.
You're the one in control, of course. The plot of every movie, let's go.
Now, in some versions of the comic, his parents are nobodies, but he just tells everyone his father was a Skywalker. Great man.
Yes!
His parents were filthy trash people.
Yeah.
But he just tells everyone, oh, I come from a long line of, powerful people. But in reality, he's just a regular dude. So it kind of changes depending on who's writing him. But regardless of his outcome, every last bit of his fortune was spent obsessively training in science and the art of combat. with the result that by adulthood he was completely penniless. Without the wealth to pay the taxes on his ancestral home, the Mandarin was evicted by the Chinese government.
So he spent all of his money on science and kung fu.
Yeah, pretty much. He studied the blade.
He studied the blade, of course. He was just like karate chopping Bunsen burners.
Oh, all at once. It was amazing. Just kicking the flame out. But he was just like, no, this is the only way I'm going to be able to, as you said, burn it down and build it back up.
Okay,
I
so
need to be
he's
the
like
smartest.
training.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of Batman-y in a way, in that he has a mission.
I'm getting Batman vibes, where he kind of has like an overall, like he's like got a goal, and he's gonna just doesn't care about everything else. He's just gonna get to that goal.
Yeah, he's just like single-minded, just focused towards that. So, hoping to find a means of avenging himself on the civilization that had taxed him and rendered him homeless, the Mandarin explored the forbidden Valley of Spirits, where no one had dared to set foot for centuries. So there he finds the skeleton and starship of Axon Kar, an intelligent dragon-like alien from the planet Maklu 4.
Sorry. Really quickly, could you say that sentence again?
Well,
Axon 4, and what's the guy's name?
No.
Or the alien's name?
Oh, you've gotten confused.
Sorry, what?
He finds the skeleton and the ship of Axon Kar.
Right.
Now, Axon Kar was an intelligent dragon-like alien.
Of course.
From the planet Maklu 4.
Right, right. Everyone's favourite Maklu. The fourth one.
Yes, and all that's said about him is that he had come to Earth centuries ago and died.
Oh, what a backstory. Really, really in-depth, really gets into the character.
So you covered Animal Man
yes.
a week back, and you summed it up in that, look, this was made in a time where he just encountered an alien spaceship and got powers. That's essentially what happened here. Okay,
it's just a way that they're like, fuck, right, he's wasted all his money, how do we get him to be a bit supernaturally?
That's it, yeah.
What year is this? Do you know?
This is tends to spend summer 50s, so probably the 50s, 60s kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a classic 50s, 60s trope. Is just he meets an alien and something weird happens.
Yeah, and it's set in China, so it has to be like a dragon alien.
Of course, because you have to be racist if you're going to do it.
Look, just vaguely Eastern.
Yeah, it's just in Asia. Somewhere in Asia.
So, Asia's small.
It's very tiny. Not like the United States, which is big.
Huge, in fact. Over the following years, the Mandarin studied Makluan science until he mastered it. He also learned how to use 10 rings that he found within the starship, which apparently were its propulsion source. So
right.
He found they're not actual rings; they're like components, but he can wear them on his fingers, so they're just deemed rings.
So he just found like a bunch of scraps in a spaceship and was like, "Wow, these are powerful."
Yeah, like they would power the ship and they would power its weapons and everything like that. So he harnesses them on his hands.
So in a very basic way, he's come across some aliens and he stole 10 of their things that powered their ship and has just taken their technology to be his own.
Yes, but he's also very smart and good at fighting.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So the Mandarin then becomes a conqueror and subjugates the villages around the valley, and through his advanced science he rapidly becomes a power that not even the Chinese army can successfully challenge.
Fucking hell. So like him versus, it's like a Hela situation in Thor 3.
Yeah, that he's just like, no, this is mine now.
Holy shit. And now I'm really fascinated, what do the 10 rings do? Did they like give him like invulnerability?
I'll get to that after this paragraph.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Don't you worry. Now, I just wanted to cover, because he's traditionally an Iron Man villain, just a brief bit about that. So, the Mandarin sees technology as the easiest means to achieve his goals. Over the years...
Which he used magic.
well, true, but he's like, oh, if I say he controls all the security systems around the world... then he's got proper control. He's not just a dude who has to be in the same room to do damage to you.
Okay.
Over the years, he frequently attempts to turn the weapons and computers of various nations against them. Among the Mandarin's earliest schemes is the sabotage and theft of American missiles and spy planes built by Tony Stark. To restore public confidence in his workmanship, Stark dons his Iron Man armour and flies to China to investigate. Seeing Iron Man as a threat, the Mandarin attempted to beat him in single combat, using his powers as the greatest karate master in the world.
Oh, and to be fair, we have seen RDJ's karate in Iron Man 3 when
his Wing Chun or whatever it is.
When he breaks in, he's always got that. He's moving slowly, and his arms are always in front of him, making diamond shapes. It's very good.
Very good karate and martial arts. Pure killer.
Pure killer.
In the end, Iron Man won by blocking the Mandarin's blows at the exact right moment, so as to use his own strength against him and break his arm.
Right, he rope-a-doped him.
He did rope-a-dope him, indeed. Now, the Mandarin did have the rings at this point, but the thing about him is he doesn't just immediately go for the rings, because he has this element of arrogance about him, that he's like, no, I can beat him just by how much I trained and how good I am at martial arts. Or
Which
I can outthink him.
Yeah, it makes sense, because he thinks he's the smartest and best fighter in the world, because he's trained like that for years. But then the idea comes in, like, even if Iron Man does that, so say they're fighting and Iron Man rope-a-dopes him for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. After at least maybe 180 seconds, he's like, I'm going to pull out one of the rings here and sort this out.
Yeah, like the rings are a bit of a last resort.
Okay, they're like a nuclear option.
Pretty much, yeah. So I'm going to go through them here. We're going to go from little finger of left hand to little finger of right hand.
Does it matter which finger they're on, or are they all just they're as powerful as each other? Is the ring finger less powerful than the pointer?
The middle finger is the absolute killer, as we all know.
Fuck you, and then he puts on the ring. And another thing.
Now your feelings are hurt, and I'm going to explode you. No, it doesn't matter which finger it's on, but they're always on the same finger.
Okay.
So on the little finger of his left hand, he has an ice blast ring. So the ring emits waves of cold which can be used to stun an opponent. The ring usually causes the moisture in the air in the path of the blast to turn to ice and can lower an object's temperature to nearly absolute zero.
Right, so he's Mr. Freeze.
Yes, it's a Mr. Freeze ring.
It's the only way I can comprehend all this stuff, as I'm an idiot, if I just think in Batman terms.
I am totally fine with you doing that for all of these.
I'll just try and pick a different villain. Is he like a combination of 10 villains at once?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
He's adaptable. So the ring finger of his left hand is the Mento Intensifier, which...
Right.
Bear with me.
Right.
So the ring magnifies the wearer's own psionic energy, allowing him to place one or more people under his mental control and to transmit orders to them mentally. Most frequently used to create illusions.
Okay. So he's able to brainwash people, or he more uses it to like show them, I don't know, their dead relatives or something. Like, oh, join me. This is what your father would have wanted. Yeah,
it's like, do you know in Infinity War where Thanos is like, he turns Star-Lord's blaster to bubbles and he makes everyone into springs and stuff like that.
Yes.
It's to do that. It's to fuck with your mind.
Okay.
Middle finger of his left hand then is Electroblast, which you can probably guess it emits electricity in amounts and intensifies and intensities mentally determined by the wearer. So he can make electricity as powerful as he thinks he needs it to be.
Okay, Jesus. So he's already got frost and electricity and the ability to alter reality. We're only 3 fingers in.
And then the index finger, which, let's be honest, if it is in the movie, this is the one he's going to use the most. It's Flame Blast.
Of course. It's the easiest one to do in all action scenes. Use a Flame Blast.
It's just a vague beam of light. The ring emits infrared radiation or heat at intensities mentally determined by the wearer. Usually the heat produces flame through lighting the molecules in the air on fire. The heat beam can be used to trigger chemical explosions, and the maximum amount of heat that it can generate is not known.
Holy shit.
So he could like conceivably fire the power of the sun at you.
Oh, good. That would be, I mean, might be a bit of overkill, but pull it out if you need to. He's just on the floor. RDJ is just kicking him, and then he just fires a sunblast at him.
Say you're fighting Doctor Doom at the end of Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Use the power of the sun.
Yes, I'm with you. I think always use the power of the sun on Doctor Doom.
That's the only case where it's acceptable.
Yeah.
So the thumb of his left hand then is the white light ring. So the ring can emit various forms of energy along the electromagnetic spectrum. It has been used to create gravity powerful enough to make Iron Man bury himself by trying to walk forward.
What? Holy shit.
So he controls gravity now as well.
Oh, to be fair, he didn't have enough powers. I thought he was still beatable, but at this point, you're only 5 rings in. It would... Can I just say, right, if he has all 10 rings...
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw an option out to you. Thanos with all 6 stones. Who wins?
Probably Thanos.
Really?
Yeah, because the Infinity Stones are like a universal thing.
Okay.
Whereas these, like, you can beat the rings.
Can you though?
You can, generally.
Does he have to just be an idiot?
Well, the thing is, he can miss.
Okay, that's fair enough.
You know, so if you just get in close and cut his hand off.
Oh, step 1. Step 1, go straight to the hand.
Step 1 and done.
Yeah.
So we're moving on to the little finger of the right hand. So is the black light ring. So the ring can create an area of absolute blackness that seems to absorb all light used within it. The darkness created by the ring is a form of the dark force, which is just it's another cosmic force in Marvel.
I'm just thinking of a scene where he uses that, and then he uses the flame, and the only light you see is the fire coming towards the hero of whoever it is.
That's beautiful, man.
I think that's a scene. I think someone should do that.
If that doesn't happen in Shang-Chi, we decide.
I'll walk it out. I'm gonna spit on the floor, and maybe on some children on my way out, and I'm just gonna walk straight out. That's how I feel about it.
And more power to you, Conor. More power to you. Now, this is the one that I don't think they will ever use this in a movie.
Oh no!
The ring finger.
The child killer. Oh no!
The ring finger of his right hand is the disintegration beam.
Oh, so, that might end the movie quite quickly.
It would tend to. The ring emits a beam of energy that destroys all bonds between the atoms and molecules of whatever it strikes. This ring needs 20 minutes to recharge after use.
Oh, well, I mean, that'll be useless. 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Ages. Like, you know when you disintegrate someone and you're just willy-nilly trying to disintegrate another person straight afterwards? Oh, it's only been 19 minutes.
Yeah,
fuck.
That's what they say, is that disintegrations come in dozens.
I like how they were writing that. They were like, well, we have to... Like, that's fairly powerful now. He already has these 6 rings.
Yeah.
And we give him this disintegration ring. Like, we need to put some sort of cap on it. Something to, like, maybe bring him down a level. And Stan Lee's just like, 19 minutes? No, that's ridiculous, Stan. Stan, that's ridiculous. 21? He's not waiting around for fucking ages, Stan.
We have comics to sell, Stanley.
Like, how's he going to kill people? 20 minutes. 20 is perfect. I think... You need 20 minutes to get over the fact that you just disintegrated someone.
Yeah, like it's a very. I feel that was made up for one specific story, and it's just stuck around.
Yeah, where Iron Man was like under rocks for 19 minutes.
Yeah, and he was like, I'll defeat him now. Oh no!
I've been rambling for 19 and a half minutes. Oh no!
So, middle finger of the right hand then is the vortex beam. The ring causes the air to move about at high speed in a vortex. The vortex can then be used as an offensive weapon, as a means of levitating objects, or as a means of propelling the ring's wearer through the air.
So he uses like cyclones to fly?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's...
But see, at the start of all this, you said he doesn't use it normally, but, like, that's so much power. It isn't just even one nuclear option. He's so far got 8, and he's still got another 2 to go, and he doesn't go straight to one of them.
Yeah, and I'm not even on, like, the most ridiculous one yet.
Okay, oh god, right, let's go.
Like, the disintegration one is up there, but the one... look, okay, I'm going to get to this one first. So this is the index finger of his right hand. Again, this will be one they'll use in the movie, because it's easy to do. It's the impact beam.
Okay.
So the ring can project various forms of energy, most frequently that of neutrons with great concussive force. The ring can also be used to project intense sonic vibrations and to create magnetic waves to attract or repel objects.
Yeah, that is so movie ready. Ready to go.
Because that's one that your hero can get hit with and they won't die.
Or one of those where he fires it and the hero can dive behind a wall and the wall can like half disintegrate. Like, oh my god, we're under pressure here.
And then they might have a quip between two people. You know?
Big quip.
Big quip opportunity right there.
Yeah.
And then the thumb of his right hand, we have the matter rearranger.
So, hang on. So he could... I haven't heard of what this can do, but I'm going to read between the lines and say to the fact that this man can disintegrate someone and then rearrange their atoms.
Yes.
Oh, good.
So this ring can rearrange the atoms and molecules of a substance, or speed up or slow down their movement so as to produce various effects. The ring has been used to condense water vapour in the air to liquid water, to solidify gases, to create lethal poison gas from the air, to turn a group of men to stone, to turn a man into a beetle, to turn a mountain into a rock monster, and to make a stone hand large enough to engulf Iron Man's body erupt from the floor.
Oh my god. How does Iron Man have any chance? I don't understand.
He has a special... Iron Man has a special armour that's... it's bullshit, but it's reinforced with magnetic beams, and that can withstand that particular ring, but he still has 9 other rings to deal with.
Like, it can withstand being hit by atomical blasts. Like
it's ridiculous.
Man. Yeah.
I'd be surprised if they use that one very extensively.
Don't worry, Pepper. I've got a suit that doesn't allow myself to be disintegrated, so I think we're okay.
Right, but what about the one that makes a black hole?
Well, look, other than that, I'm pretty okay. He has like one suit for each one. Every time he's going into battle, he has to look, which one do you think he's going to use?
Ooh, what's he feel? It's not the 20-minute one, surely.
No, it wouldn't be the 20-minute one. I think this fight, it's going to go longer than that. I think he wouldn't want to wait around. Fire? No, don't be a basic bitch. He's going straight to the black hole.
Has to be.
Has to be.
So that's all of his 10 rings, and just to move on to then his powers outside of that, he has chi manipulation, and so he possesses superhuman physical powers because of it. He can also survive for years without food and water by living on stored chi. Stored chi or cheese? Chi. Cheese doesn't store terribly well.
No. So they thought, you know what? He needs something to make him stand out. It's just, he's not enough. He's not powerful just enough.
He's just a bit samey right now.
He's a bit samey. He's very similar to 9 other villains we have. So,
his abilities then, he has martial arts. He's a superb athlete with tremendous skill in multiple martial arts. He has super genius intellect, not only on Earth-based science, but also Makluan science.
Fucking hell.
He's extremely knowledgeable on ancient history, specifically that of Asia and China, and he's fluent in various languages.
How has he not taken over the whole of Marvel? I don't understand.
He usually is brought down by arrogance, because he'll think he's too good to lose, and that'll be how he's done in.
But even if that happens 5 times, surely on the 6th one he's like, this time I'm not going to get overcome with arrogance. I'm going to get the job done, and then I'll be arrogant.
Just gonna take it easy.
Take it easy, turn everyone into stone, maybe make some black holes, maybe disintegrate some people, and then and only then, when Iron Man has been disintegrated, will I go, you know what, I'm pretty cool.
Yeah. Without increasing his strength with chi, the Mandarin possesses the peak human level of strength for a man of his age, height and build that exercises intensively. So he's,
Right.
like, without any additions, he's as strong as he could possibly be.
He's basically like, not even 10, like 12 different characters all combined together into like this ultimate Megatron.
Yeah, and his, like, main foe is a dude with a suit.
Like, yeah, Iron Man is shit. Like, he's funny in the movies, and like Robert Downey Jr. is amazing, but as a hero against this guy, he should be ripped in two in 10 seconds.
Yeah, and back in the day, like, Iron Man was a C-list character. Like,
yeah, before even 2008. Like, this is a character that should fight. Like, I think he should be able to beat Superman, which is a strange stuff because Superman is he's weak to magic.
yeah.
So if this guy rocks up and he's got black holes and disintegration, even Superman I think is fairly fucked.
Yeah, I think he is actually written out of comics at the minute. Like, I don't think he's active at all.
Because he's too powerful.
Yeah, I think it's hard to write for that. Like,
He's 70s Superman.
he can do just about anything.
Yeah.
Going on to the Marvel 1 to 7 rating system then, he has a durability of 4, energy protection of 7, fighting skills of 7, intelligence of 7, speed of 4 and strength of 5.
Holy shit.
Bearing in mind that anything above 3 is considered superhuman.
Holy balls on a cracker. This dude. How is he not like... See, I suppose the reason why they haven't brought him into the movies is because he's that powerful.
Yeah, and once you know he's out there, he's always out there.
Like, you can't have an issue where Iron Man stops this guy, and then the next issue he's fighting bank robbers. It's like, you took down the Mandarin. Like, surely you're fine with some fucking bank robbers.
Yeah, surely there's no fight anymore.
No, like, if you're strong enough to take him out, no matter how arrogant he is, this guy, even if he's arrogant, but even without any powers, he's still the perfect human, perfect fighting specimen.
Yeah, and like I'm curious to see how they do him in the movie, because Shang-Chi objectively is just a dude who's really good at martial arts.
He's like Iron Fist.
Yeah. So, and even Iron Fist has more magic than Shang-Chi.
Oh my god. But Iron Fist is a dickhead, nobody likes him, so you have to factor that in.
That is true. Everyone hates Danny Rand.
He just... Fucking Danny Rand. I'd like to see Danny Rand against the Mandarin, and just the Mandarin disintegrate him.
Like Netflix Danny Rand versus this
Not
version
comic
of the
book Danny Rand. And he never uses his fist, or if he does, he's going to use it to try and ruin New York.
Yeah. To just punch the wall or something. So this is like this report. Like, this is the reason that people were so mad at Iron Man 3, because they took one of the most balls to the wall characters in Marvel and they just kind of made him a businessman and a joke.
True. I could understand the businessman side, but I think I understand the joke. If you have Sir Ben Kingsley just playing a ludicrous fucking character, like, I liked the idea before they revealed that the Mandarin was a businessman. If they've just had it that the Mandarin was just a concept, like, there was no Mandarin.
Yeah, and even in the MCU, there's like a one shot where
the real Mandarin is there. Yeah,
the real Mandarin's like in the background, like he's in the shadows the whole time. So and he kidnaps the fake Mandarin. He kidnaps Ben Kingsley.
Oh no, not Sir Ben.
Not Sir Ben. So it'd be cool to see him show up in Shang-Chi as well.
Big Trev. Big Trev where he is.
Big Trev Slattery.
I would like Big Trev to still be the Mandarin in Shang-Chi.
What if there was a thing that, like, the Mandarin exists in the rings, And once you put all 10 rings on, you become the Mandarin, whoever you are. And they just keep Ben Kingsley.
And just Ben Kingsley put on the 10 rings. He was just drunk. Just like, oh, what's this? Ooh,
yeah, ooh, shiny.
Ooh, shiny, ooh, shiny, ooh, shiny. He does it 10 times. Fucking hell.
I don't know. I'm interested to see how it goes.
Yeah, I think that could be really interesting. I think that was a very nice report. I knew very little about the Mandarin, other than Sir Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, I knew very little about him as well till I started writing this, but he's actually class.
Yeah, he's like so OP to the max.
Yeah, so hopefully we see more than 2 rings be used.
Yeah, I think that's it for this week's Hero Zero, Shaun.
It is, I think. Thank you, everyone.
You can follow us on Twitter at Heroes for Hire Pod, the 4 to number 4, Facebook Heroes for Hire Podcast, Instagram Heroes for Hire Podcast. If you want to support the show in any way, we do have a Patreon. Shaun, what is the Patreon?
Patreon.com/Heroes for Hire Podcast.
He's so good at that. If you donate $5 or more every single month, you get an extra episode. We do a Lazarus Pit where we go back and review an old superhero movie, and this month's is going to be Fan 4 Stick. Last month we did Spider-Man 2, and the month before that we did Batman Begins. Woo. So yeah, that's for the $5 or more a month. You can give very less, give whatever you want, don't give anything. What you can do to support the show is give us a like and review on iTunes. That'd be really cool.
That'd be sound.
That'd be very sound. And is there anything else that I missed, Shaun?
You could tell one human being that we exist.
Tell one human being that we exist. Just the one. We'll be back on Monday with Movie Mondays, Wednesday with Weird News Wednesday, and next week with Hero Zero, where I will do a character that's probably not going to be Trevor Slattery.
Oh, probably. So you're saying there's a chance.
I might do Ben Kingsley, yes.
Ben Kingsley, the man.
So I've been Conor Lawler.
I've been Shaun Mean.
I'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.